Congressman, you are so kind to stand by with us and watch with us. You are the one man we wanted to talk to if and when this news broke tonight. And I guess they wouldn't have called it a struggle had it not been just a monumental effort that started in your time and continues to tonight.
Well, I must tell you, this is unreal, it's unbelievable, but I tell you, the struggle, the suffering, the pain, and everything that we tried to do to create a more perfect union, it was worth it. I just don't know how to express myself tonight. I'm overwhelmed by the success of the American people. This is not just a victory for Barack Obama, but this is a victory for the American people. It is saying something not just about our past, but our present and our future. I am convinced. Yes.
I was just going to ask who it makes you think of. What are some of the names? What are some of the faces flying through your head right now?
Well, I think especially Martin Luther King Jr. I was 15 years old when I first heard of Dr. King, growing up in rural Alabama, and later I met him and got involved in the civil rights movement. And I can recall when he stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial 45 years ago and said, "I have a dream today, a dream deeply rooted in the American dream." I think of President Lyndon Johnson when he introduced the Voting Rights Act in 1965. And near the end of that speech, as he spoke to the Congress and spoke to the American people, he said, "And we shall overcome." I was sitting next to Martin Luther King Jr., and Dr. King had tears coming down his face, and we all cried a little. And Dr. King said, "We will make it from Selma to Montgomery, and the Voting Rights Act will be passed." I think about President Kennedy, who gave us so much hope. I think about Robert Kennedy and the countless individuals that stood in those unmovable lines in Selma. I think about those 3 young civil rights workers in Mississippi, 2 whites from New York and an African-American from Mississippi who was beaten, shot, and killed. So some people gave their very life, and some of us gave a little blood to make tonight possible. It is a night of gratitude. I tell you, I feel more than lucky, but I feel very blessed to live to see this day.
How do you feel about your country, Congressman?
I feel so good about my country, our country. It's only in America. Only in America. Just think a few short years ago, in this part of America, people couldn't even register to vote, to pass the literacy test, pay a poll tax. And today, these same individuals use the power of their simple vote to help elect the next president of the United States, an African American, a young man who will be a great leader, not just for America, but for the world. I'm very, very proud of my country tonight.
Congressman, I would say the following were at John McCain's victory we were marking tonight, or Barack Obama, and that is, here you are, a seated member of Congress, one of 435 members of the House. The new president will need a ton of help because of the list of problems that face us.
Well, the new president will have our help and will have our support. I'm convinced that Barack Obama has the capacity and the ability to build bridges to all members of Congress. And he will create a strong bipartisan team to help him lead America down a very long and troublesome road to fix our economy, do something about health care, educate our children, protect our environment, and bring peace and stability in this world of ours.
Congressman John Lewis, thank you so much, sir, for being with us and for watching with us and so appropriately marking the occasion. They're dancing in Chicago. They're watching it in New York. their gathering, as we've seen this gathering grow in New York, in cities and towns all over the country.